Hi, I'm Nick, and this is Gigi. So, welcome to our channel. Click like, click share, subscribe. I'm Nick, and this is Gigi, Giselle, Gigi short for Giselle, and we live here in Buenos Aires. And I just wanted to kind of record and get people what it's like to be an African American living here in Buenos Aires with my minimal, I wouldn't say minimal, my Spanish has gotten a lot better since I've been here, but with my broken Spanish. I was born in Pennsylvania and I lived in New Jersey. I went to actually graduate from Rutgers. I lived in New York, I lived in Georgia, and I came over here for grad school, ended up having another child and got married. And so now I live here. And the question I get all the time is that what is it like living in Buenos Aires? And it's just so many aspects to it because a lot of it depends on class, a lot of it depends on money. So there's parts of Buenos Aires that is beautiful, there's huge mansions. And there's parts of it that you just feel like you're in New York City, you feel like you're in the United States. I mean, they have Wendy's, they got Burger King, they have McDonald's, they got KFC. I think the only thing they don't have is Taco Bell. So they got Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, KFC, Fridays, Johnny B. Goods. I think they don't have no Taco Bell. What? Want French fries? So we live, what?
I can stay here.
Okay, so we live in the,
I'm hungry.
you're hungry? Okay. So we live in the Provincia, which is, I always explain to people the Provincia, which is like when you go to New York and you have New York City. So New York City would be like the capital, Buenos Aires. So we do live in Buenos Aires. But the capital would be like the capital part. Cabo, Palermo. But then when you go into the capital of Buenos Aires, you have Palermo, you have Recoleta, you have different areas. And so I always say, like, when you're in New York City, you have Soho, you have Harlem, you have East Village. So those kind of rhyme the same thing. And then you have the Provincia, which would be like Staten Island, Brooklyn, Queens. So we kind of live like in Queens in comparison to New York. So we're still close to the city, and we're still in Buenos Aires, but we're not actually in Manhattan, if that makes sense. So here it is a little bit more quiet. Oop, almost flew away. It's a little more quiet. This is I'll show you a preview of what my neighborhood looks like. I get it up. So this is what my neighborhood looks like. Pretty much quiet. And right now, in January, in Buenos Aires, is summertime. If I was in the United States, it'd be wintertime. It's a little wind coming, which is really nice. So on days like this, you don't see a lot of people in the street because it's extremely. So it's hot today. It's a little wind coming now, so in comparison, it's probably almost 100 degrees. It might be like 90-something degrees, but it feels like 100 degrees. So we have, one of the beautiful things about Buenos Aires that I love is some of the houses come with terrazas, which is like rooftop. We have a rooftop that's pretty much enclosed in. I did my little poor job of putting this, I don't know, black, like tape they call it. That's not what tape. So you really can't see so much up here when you drive by, because before I put the tape, buses would drive by and people would drive by and they can see upstairs. See up here, I'm in on my rooftop, my terraza. Sometimes at night I like to come up here because it's cool, enjoy the fresh air. Sometimes we come up here and we put the tables up here, candle lights and lights. And it's just nice to be able to sit here and eat and listen to music, enjoy it without everybody in the street looking up like, ooh, what are you doing? Oh, hey. So, and with this heat, we put a rooftop pool. It's nothing spectacular or really. It's enjoyable for us. We have this pool right here that we have on top of the roof. And it's a pretty nice pool for me and my daughter to enjoy, and my husband.
This is too heavy.
It's too heavy?
Yeah.
So if I'm in the pool and I sit down, I don't get my phone wet. It comes about right here. So it's really nice. I can sit here. I can use my floaty. I can really enjoy the water. And it's really nice. And my little gremlin can swim. So, yeah, that's it. So we're here, and I decided that I was going to show people what it's like for me to live in Buenos Aires, which is pretty much the same as living in any city. The only difference for me is because I'm from the United States, I'm African American, my natural language is English, and over here is Spanish. And so what it's like being here, being a woman of color, not being a native Latina, not really speaking the language, because over here in Argentina they speak Castellano, and just showing you what Argentina is like. There's so many different aspects of Argentina, which is you have huge, beautiful mansions that are beautiful, and I can go to Puerto Madera, and I can eat at fancy restaurants. And then you also have a lot of poverty here too, where people literally their floor is dirt, their roof is nothing but a piece of metal, and their walls are the brick I'm showing you right here. That's what their house is like. The inside of their house is like that. The poverty level here is extreme, but you also have a lot of wealth here. And you go to some houses and they have in-ground pools, beautiful houses, more beautiful than I've ever seen in the United States. So you have the comparison. The only difference is here is the gap between rich and poor is a lot bigger. You have a middle class, working class, but with the pandemic, it kind of stretched out a little bit more. So you have people who have a lot of money and they're able to travel to the United States, and they go to Brazil, and they go to Spain, they go to Italy, and they go to Colombia, and they have beautiful homes, and they travel, and they go to restaurants, and they live a normal life. The kids are in private school. And then you have people here who are really poor, who don't have any education, really poor, don't have any education. Their homes, their floor is really literally dirt. Just in really, really poverty situations. And there's poverty all over the world. But here poverty is a little bit different, because you don't really you get government help, but I don't know. I don't think the poverty is on the same level as the United States, although there is a lot of poverty and homeless people in the United States. And I think the pandemic kind of like leveled out the poverty worldwide. Not leveled it out, but you see a lot more poverty in areas that were more economically strong now. So welcome to my channel. Click like, click share. I hope you like the adventures that me and my daughter go on as we show you what it's like living here in Buenos Aires. Nothing fantastic, but I enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. I know a lot of people who always wanted to travel, a lot of people who always thought about living outside the United States and what it's like. Some people always say, oh, it's so dangerous, oh, it's so this and so that. Anywhere you go, you have situations where, anywhere you go, you have situations where it can be extremely dangerous, or it can be extremely, you could go to parts of Miami or parts of Philadelphia, you don't know the area, and go to North Philly, and you can get robbed, or there's a lot of high crime. And then you go to parts of Philadelphia, West Philadelphia have beautiful houses and beautiful mansions and doctors and lawyers all over the world. And that's just the reality of the situation. You just have to be smart, be open-minded to a new culture, to new food, and find new things, and not being so judgmental because it's something that you're not accustomed to. So again, I'm Nick, and this is Gigi. Say hi, Gigi. I'm gonna climb out to get her floaty. Say hi. Just having trouble. There you go. Let me help you out. Be careful. The floor is hot. Throw some water on the ground. That's what we do here to keep the thing warm. So we help her get back in. She wants to put her floaty on. So welcome to our channel. Click like, click share. I hope you like our adventures. I hope you like my little brief stories that I share with you here in Buenos Aires, Argentina. It's a beautiful country. It's a beautiful state. I just want to show you the differences of being here. And, if you ever want to know what it was like being in Argentina, as I go around to different restaurants, different things, different neighborhoods, just to show you from my perspective what it's like to live here. So see you later, and until the next video, say ciao, Giselle.
Ciao, subscribe.
Ciao, besos.
Subscribe.
Click like and share. She said ding ding. What are you saying? What are you saying? Say it again. Yeah. Click like and click share. Say ciao, say besos.
And like ding ding.
Come here, get Nancy goes. Now she's rambling on. Stop wetting me like that. I don't want to get my phone wet. Now on. How old are you? Say, I just turned 6. You just turned 6?
Yeah.
It was your birthday?
It was my birthday.
It was your birthday. What did we do for your birthday? What did we do for your birthday?
They gave me books.
They gave you gifts?
And they gave me rice toys.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
And they gave me blocks.
Yeah.
And they gave me talking to price
Okay.
toys.
Oh, wow. That was nice. All right, well, I'm getting burnt up. My my arm's getting burnt up. We get burnt up really fast. When I was putting this tape and seal on my terraza, it took me like 10 hours. It took me 6 hours to do this side, and then like 4 hours to do this side. It's kind of sloppy. It's coming down, but I'm not doing it now. And I was in pain. I never burned. My skin was burning and turning purple. I never burned like this, and it was peeling. It was horrible. So I tried to put cream on it. I'm really like a more lighter skin. Although I embrace my color, I think it's beautiful. Yes,
Why
Giselle.
didn't you say goodbye yet?
Because I'm talking. So, but I'm about to get in the water because she wants to put her floaty on, and I don't want to get my phone wet, so I want to deep down and dig in. So, until the next video, I'm Nick and Gigi, and welcome to our adventures in Argentina. Ciao, besos.